So, welcome guys, what is up? It is Central UK here, and I'm going to do another PC Building Simulator part today. I haven't in a while, I haven't made a video in a while, and I thought I will do. A new update has just come out, which is, well, not just come out, but it's added a couple new parts into the game. I can't actually remember what we did last time we left off, guys, so let's just get straight back into it and see what we were doing. So we've accepted these three parts. Upgrade to 4 gigs of RAM, upgrade CPU, upgrade to 4 gigs of RAM. So what I need to do is check if I've got 4 gigs on me. I've got 4 gigs on me. I can literally use the RAM that they've got. So I don't even need to get the RAM in a way. So what we will do is we will go to the door. Why is that all being delivered? Oh, okay. That's when all of this is being put into the office. Go to work. Upgrade to 8th. What? So I've got to upgrade the CPU. I'll do this one first. What we'll do is we will remove the case, which is literally just a little thing. See what RAM they've got. You've got 2 gigs. So we'll install another 2 gig slot, and there we go. We'll give you 2 gigs without even having to spend a dime. Now what we'll do is we will install a side panel to get that back on, like so. We'll cable this up, which seems a bit easier for some reason. A 960, not a bad graphics card, I'll give you that. We will install a tool USB, plug the USB in, power on the computer. I like the lights. I'll be honest, I do like the lights, guys. We will add or remove programs. We will 3D mark. Now once we have 3D marked, we'll restart the system. And we'll just leave that to do its thing. What we will do now is how much storage have we got in the bank, because at the end of the day we've got to upgrade to 8,000 gigabytes. We've got 500 gigs. Well, let's see how far we can go with the gigabytes. So we'll have a look at storage. How far can you go up to? We've got a terabyte, I swear we have. So we have a 500 gig. So we could buy 3 terabytes. Or actually, what's that really going to do? Let's just buy 2 4 terabyte drives for the next day. I don't really bother me if I have to do that one. Yeah, we'll order that for tomorrow. They'll arrive tomorrow. Is that done? That's just doing the last benchmark now. So we won't have to wait that long, as I think this is the last thing we have to do. Leave by door, there we go. Pick up PC. Leave by door, appreciate your gift. That's being done. We will see what CPU this needs. Once we've seen what CPU this thing needs, because we have to upgrade the CPU and clear out the dust. So, sorry guys, I'm talking a bit quiet. I can't, like, speak today. I find it a little bit difficult to speak. But anyway guys, let's clean this thing out because it's literally caked in dust. God, glad this ain't my computer. Imagine having a computer this bad. But anyway, guys, let's remove. No, we'll see what CPU we have. We have no CPUs. One thing we do need to do is remove. We need to unplug it, and then we need to have a look at the CPU. A Ryzen 3 quad core. They've got a 2 GB thing of RAM. So what we can do is we'll give you a 2 GB stick straight in. So that's saved us some money right there. What is it? A Ryzen 3 quad core. So what we'll do is we'll remove the CPU. Ryzen 3 quad core. We need a better CPU. Ryzen 3. We're just buying a $150 CPU. And we'll get it also for tomorrow. That saves us a bit of money. So tomorrow, I don't think we've got anything left to do that's major important. Leave by door, collect payment. Yeah. Delivery of the Seagate drives, end date, go to work. There we go, we've got our parts. We'll go. We'll upgrade the CPU now. So we'll install the Ryzen 5. We will close the brackets. We will install the cooler back onto the CPU. Cables. We'll make sure that it can boot. We'll probably also do some more jobs after this, guys, because I haven't made a video in such a long while and I want to make one for you guys pretty much. So we'll bring that up there and we'll put that in there. We will I ain't put some thermal paste on. What an idiot, guys, sorry about this. Install tools, thermal paste, dash. Install again, cooling. We'll put the cooler back on because I'm a bit of a noob. Incomplete case. We'll then install the case back onto the computer and power the computer on. It should be fine. Is it alright? It is. So we can now pick the computer up and leave it by the door. So that's 2 computers done. This is the one we've now got to upgrade to 8,000 gigs of storage. It's always quite easy this way because you just undo this screw, go up, undo this screw, and then see what drives are in there. What drives? 1 terabyte and a 500 gig. So what we will do is, because we are so flipping nice, and we need to unplug the hard drives from both drives, because we're so nice, if we can actually do it, there we go. We'll remove both the hard drives and we will install the 2 4GB drives. There's 1. There's 2. Cable up. Boom. Cable up. Boom. Cable up. Boom. Cable up. Boom. There we go. Incomplete case. So what we want to do now is we want to just close the drive bays, make sure that's all okay. We then want to install the side panel around the back. Install the side panel around the back like that. Cables, we'll do it this way because it's quite simple this way. While we're at it, we'll power it on. Can it boot? Leave by the door. So guys, that's 3 jobs completely done that we can accept payment for. So if we go into our emails, collect, discard, collect, discard, collect, discard, discard, discard. So we've got to replace the CPU and replace the PSU. Let's see how long we've actually been recording for. 10 minutes, guys, that's fine. Replace the CPU and the PSU. Replace. Ooh, get paid quite a bit for that. Fix needed. Can't believe my PC is broken. Once again, this shows a low noise and the computer turned up. Did I break something? Okay. So replace graphics card, replace PSU. We'll go to 8 gigs of RAM. Replace the CPU. So one thing we can buy definitely for tomorrow is a i5 6400, 8 gigs of RAM if we've already got it. What do we already have? Do we have 8 gigs of RAM? We have 4 gigs. So we need one more 4 gig stick. We need one more 4 gig stick. $40 and the i5 6400, which only costs $200. Okay, and because we can, we're going to go same day delivery. No, I'm going to go next day delivery because the orders are for tomorrow. So it saves us a bit of money there because we only have to pay a bit more for it. So now we've only spent about $400. So if we end the day, we've got that them two here. We've got to replace the graphics card, replace the CPU. So we'll do this one first because we're okay. Because we actually know what we are doing. What? That confused me then. Upgrade to 8 gigs of RAM, depending on what they have in. So what we will do is we'll open the memory clips. We'll open the memory clips and we'll remove this stick of RAM. We will then install the two 4 gig sticks that we have got given. It's just awkward trying to get RAM in. There we go. We've upgraded. We then want to remove the cooler, which requires us to unplug that. Open the CPU shield. There we go, we've got an Intel Celeron in there. We want this in there, like so. We then want to install some thermal paste. Install, cooling. We then want to put the cooler straight back onto the machine. But how do we do it then? The fan is heated away, allowing it to stay at a temperature. Oh, okay. We want to. That's just effort, man. Why is it so difficult to close the CPU shield? It's so flipping difficult. There we go. Right, close the CPU shield right now. There we go. Now we can install the cooler. Jeez. So now that one's done, we can install the PSU, install this, and install this. Then we can install the side panel. Do you power on? That is the question. Do you power on? Yes, you do. So let's put you by the door. Replace the graphics card, replace the power supply. So if we now remove the side panel, like so, he wants us to remove the graphics card and remove the power supply. Remove the case parts. We do want to remove the case part because we need to see what the power supply is. The Power King 350. Let's just unplug everything from this motherboard. There we go. Now we can remove the Power King 350. Then we can buy the Power King 350 from the shop. we can buy another Power King 350. Power King 350, which only costs $40. Then once we've done that, we can then see what CPU this computer has got in it by unplugging this on the motherboard, removing the air cooler. You've got a Ryzen 5 quad core, but I wasn't even meant to be doing that. I've just noticed I've removed that for no reason. So let's cable that straight back up. Sorry about that. I feel like a bit of an idiot. 1050 Ti. Do we have any graphics cards? No, we have no graphics cards. So we will buy a 1050 right now. Graphics cards, 1050 Ti. 1050 Ti. That's the cheapest 1050 available. We'll do next day delivery. We'll buy both of them things, and we will then go over to the door. End the day. Delivery of the things. Yep. Thank you very much. Delivery of the Power King. We'll then go over to it. We will remove this graphics card. It's a 2-slot card. We'll remove the graphics card, which is broken, I think. We will sell. $53, yes. We will also sell that, but we will install. It's a 3-slot card. Are you mental? Can't be that good that you have to uninstall 3 slots for it to fit. Why did it say it needed 3 slots then? It's a bit odd, to be fair, when it says it needs 3 slots. PSU shroud. Let's bring that back in. There we go. So now that looks right. Install power supplies. We want to sell, keep. We want to install the power supply. We want to cable everything up to the power supply. Once we've cabled everything up, like so, do we then have to cable anything else up? CPU needs thermal paste. That's one thing we haven't done. CPU needs thermal paste. We'll install tools, thermal paste, a blob on the CPU, install cooling. We'll put the cooler back on, and we will then cable it up. Incomplete case, which we'll check in a minute. Like so. Install PC parts, side panel. I'm gonna install the PSU shroud as well, because I just want to not get done for leaving the PSU exposed, because it could cause problems. So we'll just install the PC panel back on. Have I got any more cables to put in? That doesn't say I have. Will it boot? Yes, it will. And we leave that one by the door. Also, is it this one that needs fixing? No, that one's been left by the door, that one's been left by the door. It's this one that needs fixing now. Let's see. Replace the PSU, replace the CPU. Alright. Where would the PSU be? We're going to remove the case part, which has about 65,000. This just seems like a really annoying case to remove, to be fair. That's gone off. Unplug the hard drive. Unplug the unplug the motherboard. Unplug that. The Cooler Master Bronze 500. So Cooler Master Bronze 500. You don't want to be searching for that. $55. I suppose there's no problem with getting it instantly. but what we will check is also what CPU we need, unless we've already got one. A Ryzen 5 quad core. So we'll remove that. We'll see what processors we've already got available. That's used and broken. Can I just put my... Can I literally just install... No, that doesn't even class as removing it. Okay, so I can't use that in this build. I have to buy completely a new cell. I have to buy a whole new 1300X, which doesn't really help when you're going to buy both of them. That should be fine. It didn't say upgrade CPU, it just said replace. So after we've got all of this, we should be able to install power supplies. We will install it here. We will then install the new processor that we have bought. Why is it now saying replace CPU? I already have. Unless you have to install... No, you have to shut the... No, you have to shut the... This is proper confusing me. You have to buy a better CPU or something? Why won't it now let me put it on? This is so confusing. Let's keep... What? This is proper confusing me, lads, to be fair. So that's fine. That's connected up. Remove. That's also connected up, people. Like so. But for some reason, so I could have used one. Oh, wasted money there, guys. Wasted money. But it don't really bother me. Ignore that beeping, guys. Sorry about that. Some people are just really inconsiderate around here, to be honest. Missing parts. What do you want me to do? Install the cooler. Why can't I install the cooler still? Is there like a problem right now? I know I've got to install some thermal paste. I know that. But where is the CPU cable? There is no problem with it. What is going on? Oh, I need to install the PSU part. That's one thing I will do. But this is really confusing me, guys. Because... that's really hard screw to get to be honest with you. Close. Oh, there we go. Now I should be able to install the cooler. Way. Cable. Missing cables. Incomplete case. Side panel. Put the side panel back on. Boot up. Yay, guys, we did it. Woohoo, finally. So, let's bring them both by the door. We will close out of this. We will go into our emails. You will collect, discard, collect, discard, collect, discard, 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 discard. Load disk space, I need repairs. Accept, I'll discard that. I'll accept that. And I'll also accept that. So guys, I will see you in the next episode. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode after a very long while of not uploading. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.